volume just in time. I would have blown my ears out. Every now and then I turn my headset up for doing Discord, and then I forget I did. And then audio was really loud.
Oh, look, he's already
Hello.
here.
He's always here. I don't think he ever leaves. Hello.
He sits here and waits for you to come back.
I had to rush it. I got home a half hour ago and had to make a phone call and send in some paperwork stuff, and so it was. And at the same while I'm on the phone, I'm trying to set up because I'm like, yeah, I know Buzz is gonna be angry. You do on Sundays? What do you do on Sundays? You sitting here on Sundays? Oh, okay. It's like the middle of no streams.
He's sitting here all Sunday.
It's literally okay, I don't know what time you're going with, but my computer just said now the event started, so Steam isn't gonna lie in the time. I mean, yeah, my phone might say it's 6:02 now, but Steam, I'm working on Valve time.
Well, then we need to shut this down for another few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Valve time.
No, this stream is episode. It's stream 2, episode 452. There's no 3.
There's no 3 ever.
No, I started it on time. I think it was when it's 57 I'm on time. And normally I try to wait till this is open so I could do... Oh, I have to... This little freaking message always pops up and it goes in the other monitor and it won't open things until I cancel. Because I think I'm using those glasses so I can't uninstall them. I still haven't figured out how to end this yet. I might as well focus on other video stuff. So with all the Cthulhu stuff, is there some thing going on?
I just beat the one.
Oh, you must be subscribed to somebody that has fancy Cthulhu stuff. I don't have no Cthulhu stuff. I can put a fish.
Well.
No. It's doggy. What is taking so long?
Never in chat anymore.
Kyle would sometimes just log in on chat, and so he would be over sitting there looking at chat, and I'm like,
just watching chat, not the stream.
What are you doing?
I'm stalking your followers.
I'm like, I have it right there.
It would be fair.
Oh,
it's
okay, yeah,
hard
you do.
For me to read from here, his eyes might be going as bad as mine.
Well, I can help with that.
Oh, that is helpful. Now I can read it easily.
That's a little too big.
Yeah, it's still easy to read.
Thing is because of the monitor difference, this is how big it is on this monitor.
It's big.
Because this is 1080, that's 4K. So anytime I open Twitch, I get it looks like this. Because everything is so big. Anyways, it's open now.
All I'm reminded of is I need glasses. I'd still kind of worry just to look at it. Got the blur.
Well, I used to have a second monitor here, and I had the webcam on top of it. But then I got the TV, and I didn't know what to do with the second monitor, and I was like, I don't need it because I got this. And actually, I never thought I'd be able to get away from having 2 monitors, but I realized I didn't use 2 monitors. The other one was just there, and I never used it. It had its uses, but its main uses were what I'm using the TV for, of like full screen 4K gaming, leaning back. So this is way more use to me than a second monitor ever was. So I have my other monitor sitting in a closet because I just don't know what to do with it. I have a whole nother arm, no use for it right now. And even then, these arms, I think these I've had for 8 or 9 years, and they've never given out. I think they cost me $120 each, and I got them because the company I worked at shipping, and then that company had all this damaged freight that we kept breaking, or it was good freight that we kept breaking, and so I got to see all their stuff, and I'm like, this box is torn to shit, and this thing is perfectly fine. They didn't want it back, and I had to salvage it, but I was like, this stuff's made really tough. So, so us breaking their shit made me a buyer. Ergotron, I think is the company.
Yeah.
So yeah, they make some really, really nice stuff. It's just a little pricier, but it's lasted me 8, 9 years.
You got a really nice setup, that's for sure.
I wish I had a little more space, though. I don't like the computer how it's set up, because feels like it's eating up space. I wish I could put it down lower, but then I feel like I'd just be eating up dust.
I mean,
Ergotron, yes.
Right, it's the same amount of dust either way.
No, not on the ground with the cat around.
Oh.
No. Up here, and it used to be that in my previous place, my computer was up on it was in the same corner of the desk, but the desk was open to the room, so it was open on both sides. But now it's the best I could do. So not the best for ventilation, but this is supposed to be for a computer, but that's not going to fit in there.
No.
It sticks out by like that far, and
I think that's a good idea getting a case that big though, because it helps with cooling quite a lot.
What I didn't get for cooling is just graphics cards got so goddamn big. It was hard to find a case mid ATX that could fit a current gen graphics card.
Yeah, I told you what I had to do. One of my hard drive slots to fit my graphics card.
Rocket science.
Yeah, and I thought about doing that, but I was like, I'm getting a new motherboard anyway. I was getting a new case.
Cases like that, they give you a lot of options.
Hey, you want
This goes from pretty dark back here to pretty light. Did I finish the lighting for this?
rocket scientist?
I think I did.
And you saw it marked as yellow.
Yellow usually means that I just need to do finishing up. So I've already done general lighting, major animation. I just have to do hair, tail, wings, clothing, maybe some minor movements. But I like it like this. Like, I mean, I guess I could darken it. Yeah, it has to be done because her eyes look finished. Well, kind of. That one could be moved in a little bit more, but let's see here. So that one's fine. There's got to be a light coming in from her left. Actually, I don't think I've done this one. Yeah, I bet you if I go to this side. Nope, I think I did, because, like, there's spike lights here. There's no point in having that one. I would have gotten rid of these if I had already done the lighting for this shot. So I might not have done it yet. Okay, so that's the light, I think that's doing it. Actually, can I just shut that light off? No. I think I know why. This eye is super bright, and I really can't do anything about it. But with this light, it balances it out. It's just, if I make this shot match that lighting, I have to do every shot, and I think I'm just gonna get down a slippery slope. But I almost want to go down that slope. Because I tend to make things darker than I need, so I think I want to... I think I'm going to go down that. Okay, that's just the tail. Does she have a backlight? There we go. Okay, yeah, she does. I wonder if even just that would do it. No. It's just this shot to the next one have to balance. And I still feel like this one's brighter. I think what we can do is just drop the brightness.
Hey, you want to be?
Yeah, I'm just going to take this one and just decrease it. Not a whole lot, but put it in balance. Now at least it's darker on that side. Makes it a little better.
Hey, you want to? Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist?
Yeah, I feel that's a bit better with balance. You snack. Yeah.
Rocket science. Woo! Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist? Woo! Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist?
Alright, him being dark makes sense. Because the light's going this way.
Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist? A rocket scientist? A rocket scientist?
The light that's coming out of her is, I think, causing a shadow on this item right here. That's just this one.
Scientist?
No, it's not. You can see it right there. Oh, it's this one again. So this one's really going to be hard. I don't think I can turn off the... Oh. Oh no, I didn't have it on. Eh. So what's the difference between having on and off? Really not much. If that's the case, then I will keep the shadows off.
You know, it's a little overused, but you think about using this.
No, I'm not. That's a different level of overused.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, I think I'm just gonna have to come up with something, and to make something to fit in. Any of the cliche stuff. Don't know if that would work.
What would you go on?
I don't know. If I knew, I would be doing it.
Just have him firing a turret.
There we go.
Just take what you already animated in that one video and just have him get hit by a missile.
But it really wouldn't be funny.
If he's mid-monologue and a missile is smashed him.
Yeah, but then I'd have to do the whole monologue
That-
of some sort.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's well, it's going so far to one direction just makes it so that it doesn't make any sense unless if you're making a reference to something, like you're adding something to a scene that already exists, sure, but that seems way out of nowhere. Like I think it would just leave people lost as to why. So
Oh. Back to the thought process.
if you did it like she was doing it to something, overreacting to something, because I was thinking about you could launch it at Celestia for something.
Just launch it at Trixie. Oh,
No, because then it could be because then it could be over something larger, but it's over something frivolous would be the best part. So that's why having Celestia over something super frivolous and stupid. Though I don't know how to mention what that frivolous thing is, because I'm using the audio from something that I'm limited in selection. I think even thinking about what's spoken, I don't think it is anything to use.
Yeah, I've never played Borderlands, so I'm not even sure what she says.
She has a lot of voice lines, probably about 50, but...
What's the character name?
Dr. Spara. But don't go playing it all through the phone, it's going to go through the mic.
No.
But the... I've listened to her audio like 100 times, and so I can't really think of anything specific. Because it's a lot of her telling the player what to do, not about... yeah. But I think having it go to, like... Having it lodge its, like... I'd have to create it in some way, but like Celestia's bedroom and have the rocket just like jam itself in the window and Spike falls out. Yeah, that might work. I just have to figure out why did she do that, and it has to be stupid frivolous.
So they got like a list of her lines somewhere like they did for Francis.
Oh, yeah, it's Dr. Spara, Spara.
I found it.
Oh, okay. I don't even know if they mention her name in the game.
Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist? Rocket scientist? Rocket
She
scientist?
plays
Want to be a
Vice
rocket
Versa?
scientist?
I don't think so. I think I remember looking at the name and it wasn't that.
It sounds a lot like her.
That's why I use it. Okay, I need to up that light on this one too. Okay, a bit more. Okay, if I do that, I need more screen light. Biscuits? Is it biscuits as in cookies?
See English.
He's not American.
No. It's okay.
We forgive him.
I mean, I don't care.
It's really hard to figure out the balance for the lighting between these two. I might just have to call that good. That one I don't need to do anything, and I think that one's fine. Well, kind of. I think it feels a little darker in the background here. I'm just going to drop this a teeny bit. There we go. That's a better balance.
Want to be a rocket scientist?
Yeah, there's going to be some fun with the hair.
Headshot surgery.
Okay. Love that face. The squeak.
Headshot surgery. Headshot surgery.
I could do actually finish this one off pretty quick.
Headshot.
everything that's Twilight after... Oh, I already cut it out. Okay, good. And I'm going to hold off on touching anything outside that range.
Headshot surgery. Head. Headshot. Head. Headshot. Head. Headshot. Headshot.
Maybe I don't need to do a mouse there. Or if anything, this needs to be delayed a little.
Headshot. 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 Shot. Headshot, sir. Headshot, sir. Shot. Headshot surgery. Shot surgery. Shot surgery. Shot surgery.
I can't really move her tail too much because her body doesn't move. We'll do a little bit.
Surgery. Headshot surgery.
That should be fine.
Headshot.
Oh, that didn't bake, did it? Nope.
Headshot surgery.
Page with all the dialogue. It's quite funny.
Yeah, she's got some good lines. But it's, I mean, there's gonna be lines that are like pow pow. It's not gonna really make any sense.
Yeah.
But the way she says it is great.
Headshot surgery. Headshot surgery.
Okay, the tail is fine then. But this hair, ugh. I swear. Yeah, I did this shot, but that's going to be a little different.
Well,
I probably should.
she doesn't have a lot of voice lines, does she?
Well, she has enough.
Enough for. I read all the voice lines of the stuff you've done with her. I just didn't see anything.
That's one of the reasons that I'm planning on making this one of the last ones, because I've used most all the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I could make more. I feel like I'm just gonna be scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Headshot surgery. Headshot surgery. Surgery. Shot surgery. Shot shot. Headshot surgery. Headshot Headshot
I wouldn't have found something where she was complaining about someone.
surgery.
No, there's none of that.
Shot surgery.
No, because that would have been fine. But no, she makes fun of a guy for like opening an airlock.
Shot surgery.
That's about it.
Shot surgery. Headshot surgery.
Okay, I don't really need to hear her, I guess, for this. The hair's gonna be fine. This one might just need a little bit more oomph. It's not about moving it left and right, it's just twisting it, because the angle of the hair already makes it feel like it's swaying. Okay, so this one just needs some... this would need a lot of TLC. Right here. It like goes and locks in place for some reason. And this is delayed and it's coming down. This one should actually be... Well, what did I have for the hair on this one? Actually, it stays about there. So, yeah, I gotta actually keep it there.
I'd taken the original, this rocket destroys her house.
Yeah.
You can already use that voice line.
Yeah, it's just on an asteroid way off in the distance. It's stupid. It makes no sense.
Or why her house is on that ship.
Yeah, it's literally just floating out there, and she just launches it off the side of the ship, and she's like, "Oh, that's heading right for my house," and then it just blows it up. So, and that's like the screw my house, like the last line she says before because normally the missions they have all their lines, but when you go to talk to them and turn it in, they usually have one more voice line, and so she does all the screaming, and then if you go and talk to her, which is right next to you, immediately jumps to where she goes, "What if dogs could talk?"
Yeah.
That's all she says.
That was the last line I read.
That's the very last thing she says out of all of them.
I don't know how you could use that one. Ugh.
You just zoom in right on her getting right up to somebody's ear.
Dogs talk. Just the way it ended.
Well, kind of. If you think about it, Spike is a dog
He is a dog.
at one point. Well, not literally. He's...
He talks. You could shoot the missile right into the human world and it'll come out the other side of the
Shoot it into the human world.
Yeah.
There is a mirror.
Shoot the missile in the mirror. Oh no.
That would hurt.
See this look on the right side.
No, there's a mirror and the school.
Oh no. Destroy the school. Oh no.
that could actually work, but it would be such short distances with a giant rocket.
I'm firing it through the mirror. You fire it right in the camera castle and get through the mirror.
No, you could even just keep it the same size. Just have it go there, and then it goes like it just disappears. Make a big epic thing of launching at this mirror.
And the dog Spike fall out. You can have that line.
But now I kind of want to just shoot it in through Starlight Glimmers, or not Starlight Glimmer, Sunset Shimmer's window.
Through Twilight's castle into that mirror. She's got a couple different mirrors to work with.
There's no castle though. Plus, it's launching out a tube. I mean, that would probably be, to make that whole thing work, it'd be like 20 seconds with a lot of extra scene builds. No, you could just put a large target on the ground with a mirror sitting in the middle of it. I mean, it can be obvious.
Attached to the mirror, the mist would just show up there without any explanation.
No, I like the that you can add the extra laughs of having it run into the mirror and then literally just go boop, or just have it go to the mirror and then cut it off. So that, like, how did the fuck that work? Because yeah, there's
Oh yeah, somebody modeled the whole high school. Wow.
well, the interior too. I didn't realize that. But the statue's there. That's the main thing.
Because that's where it comes through.
Well, it would be fun. Just have it go up to this. Does the mirror go? Just go. Like, just make a little pop sound. It just like disappears, and then have the statue that just little pop, and it just.
The question is, like, screw that world. We're done.
Yeah, that would add a lot of extra work to the video, but it would be pretty entertaining.
The dogs talk.
Well, the whole spree we just went on was because of the dogs could talk.
Yeah. Just to have dogs Spike. And something to shoot the missile at. Just high school. It's an intro. Just by the way.
Okay, so this would be normally heading back this way. Oh, well, actually, that does make sense. I had that backwards.
Yes.
Hmm?
Then, yes, you want to do it. What are your plans Thursday?
Older sisters. They're having a barbecue.
Ah. Oh, sounds like fun.
So yeah, I don't know what you want to do.
I will,
I mean, we're usually not there all day or anything, but
no, yeah. I will find some
it's
way
going to be
entertain
rain,
myself.
so I don't think there's. I wouldn't be surprised if there's no fireworks either. And this hair is not jiggle bone for some reason, so I have to manually do it. That's why some of these shots aren't done yet, because I knew I'd have to go in here and manually do it.
Roger, pick up biscuits tomorrow. Biscuits and gravy that morning. You're up for it.
They usually eat around noon.
So probably not a big breakfast.
So usually I eat something small so that I can have lots of food there.
I'll pick them up and save them for Friday.
Yeah, I'll be home Friday,
Okay.
so I might. But to see if whether or not I'll be starting to look at places then.
Hope you had time for breakfast.
Hmm?
I hope you'd have time for breakfast.
No, I mean in terms of just things going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, this here does not want to bend it down. So let's fake it. Normally I wouldn't care about some of these subtle movements, but because the other hair is doing it, this one has to as well. Okay, this happens too quick. There, now it looks pretty good. I thought this one had separate ears things, but I guess not. The ears are just wobbling all over the place, so we're just gonna cancel out all motion. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go in from here. Then I get a little bit of wibble wobble right at the beginning here. But when she goes forward, no, it's. I want to have her ear. I want to have it bounce, but I think I have to have it go down quite a bit and stay there, and then just go up a little bit for the bounce. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Can't see the other ear, so I can just keep it stiff as hell. I think that's all I really need to do for cleaning this shot up. I already did the outfit? No. Ooh, no, that's...
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
And for this one, I had a separate lab coat.
No, it's not that one.
Well, it's not locked to her fully yet. It's just this was the exactly where the clothing was at the end of the previous shot, and since they're actually the same, I can just do this, playhead it, and now it just stays where I had it. So now does it work for all the other parts?
Seems to.
I don't like how that part is, but whatever.
This is the way it is.
Okay, the other thing I forgot, wing.
The tummy.
Okay, there's clipping here. Can you see the clipping? Yes, you can.
Headshot surgery! 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 Shot surgery! 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 Shot
Okay.
surgery!
Punctuated with her.
Surgery! Surgery! Shot surgery!
Okay. I think that shot's all done now.
Wonderful.
Headshot surgery! Headshot surgery!
I'm not forgetting anything, alright?
Headshot surgery! Headshot! Shot surgery! Shot surgery! Shot surgery!
This implies that this is a switch. gives the motion helps draw the eyes there for a second.
It's a nice little touch to detail.
Surgery.
But it's this other, like, I've been seeing this shot like this, and so I see it as, I know that's a switch, but now I have to look at it as, if I were just passing through in a shot that literally lasted a little over 1 second, would I be able to imply enough from that shot to understand what she put her arm on? So,
What she pulled it, you know.
yes, but this doesn't make as much sense if you don't know what happened beforehand. So, little things that draw the eyes. What do they call that? Staging? So,
Shot surgery.
I want to get people's attention that she is putting her arm on something important.
Shot surgery.
Oh yeah, I am using those lights, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though you can barely see it, it makes a difference. It's like, here, I think it's this. No, it's not the same. Those are just like literal models that is jammed on the side of this ship. Look at the amazing quality difference between the textures.
It still looks like balloons.
Well, yeah, because looking at it on a 1080 resolution, taking up a third of that monitor, yeah, everything's gonna look high res. But you put that in 4K, you probably could tell the difference. But who cares? Anyway, so that means that this one is done.
Headshot. Headshot surgery.
We can go green.
Yes. Progress. All these are just because her hair.
We only got one that's red still.
Because lip syncing.
I got an idea for a rocket navigation system, but I need
The
your help.
last little bit of lips.
There's, I think, 13 to 15 words in like 2 seconds. Meaning that's probably going to take me like an hour and a half to 2 hours of lip syncing. And I've been doing lip syncing for other stuff. So last thing I want to do is come on here and do more lip syncing. I'm not worried about it. It doesn't have to be done until the end. So I can jump and do that whenever. But I don't want to do any of the animating until I have...
Finish with it.
until lip syncing is done. Also, I want to know how she uses that keyboard.
With her hooves.
Her hoof takes up half the keyboard.
She's a very delicate horse. She can tippy tap it.
You go get a can of soup and try to like hit individual keys.
I'm willing to take this challenge.
to where you can type at the beginning of it and it says.
She said, well, I couldn't do it quick. I'm not a horse. I haven't had a lifetime of hoof tapping experience.
Neither does she. She's a unicorn.
Well, I mean, she's been typing on keyboards all her life, I'm sure.
Maybe she types with her horn. She just goes and whacks her head against it. I mean, it's not really what's going on at in the start here.
She got tippy tappy hooves. Good.
I still don't like how this video starts. It takes nearly 11 to 12 seconds before anything considered funny pops up, and that's going to be probably a big negative for people to continue watching. Is it
I think anybody who clicks on it is watching it for horse, so as long as you
no,
horse.
like you can watch retention on videos, and I went back on other ones that have slow starts. Remembrance has a huge spike right at the beginning because it comes up to text and pictures, which I hate that beginning, and it has like a 20 or 30% retention loss within that first 5 to 6 seconds, something like that. So other ones that have a really goofy start right at the beginning have a much higher retention right from the beginning. So if you want to be part of the algorithm, it's not just about getting views, it's about retention. So if you have a low retention percent, you're not going to be in the algorithm.
Are you saying that people on the internet have short attention spans?
What do you think Twitter did the math, or not Twitter, Vine, well that is Twitter, but did the research on it, and it was 6.5 seconds was the amount that people will be willing to put into something before they will stop it. That's why Vines were 6.5 seconds or something. So it means that at that point you would start watching it, and it's long enough that you will finish it, no matter what. You're not going to cut it off early because at that point you're willing to invest a couple more seconds. But anything longer than that, and it starts going, no, I don't want to watch this anymore. That's at 7 seconds. Nah, it's no, that's why when like Twitter, the original Twitter thing was what is the amount of text that can be put into a bit of information that will, by the time you get to a point of reading it that you don't care anymore, that you're still willing to finish reading it. And that was 140 characters. Then they double it.
Yeah.
Now I skip tweets because there's too much text. So.
Well, to be fair, this video's held my retention since November. So.
Well, yeah, but this is not a tweet. You're not browsing through and then go, oh, there's a couple hour video creation. I'll watch that. No, and this is already going on almost 2 minutes when it's done. And originally it was supposed to be 40 goddamn seconds.
Well, now you're planning on adding this whole line.
I know, because it's fun.
Candlelight High School.
But it's her last hurrah. So she needs to have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, all this is building up to like something immensely stupid. And it's just me mashing together voice lines and just making it work. Though I have no idea what to do at the beginning of this for audio. So I have sound effects and ambient noise, but it sounds bland and boring. I need something over it.
Rocket science.
Did him say something?
I wonder if
Pen's voice?
I want to see if they have some eCopyTech's an amazing website. Some kind of like electronic 80s type music. If I remember right, this was a goofy one. Oh, no, I did use that one for something. You can't hear it, hey. Please register first. No, now I have to register to use your website.
Just copy the name and then go to YouTube.
Oh, that's okay. This is stupid. It says here you have to use these search apps. You have to register. But if I go over here, I can just click it too. Okay. No, the great thing about this website is everything is royalty free. The quality is actually pretty good. All it asks is that you put a little link to their website on the description, and otherwise it's not royalty free. It's Creative Commons. So or Creative Commons non-commercial, and YouTube isn't commercial. So I can do it. No. Commercial is considered you're using it to sell it as a product or in the selling of a product, but I'm not.
You're not YouTube.
But the way YouTube is done is, and I looked it up, is it's not considered a commercial thing. If I were to put up a video, or if Coca-Cola were to put up a video using that audio, then that would be a commercial use. But it's not. So as long as it's not non-commercial and it's Creative Commons, you have every right to use it. I think this is a website you can actually pay for full commercial rights to use it, but it's like $80 or $100, which still isn't even that bad. I can't remember the exact thing though, but you can pay, I think, one fee to just get a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. So I need electronica. And I don't know what they would call 80s.
What music are you exactly looking for? Like, what are you trying to reference?
The audio that this came from, pre-sequel, had a very distinct audio soundtrack that they were using that kind of felt like an 80s Mass Effect. So that's kind of what I'm hoping. Unclassified. But I see disco, dubstep, deep and dirty. No, I don't want to go back. I'm gonna turn that. Dubstep. Yeah, that was. The thing is that actually kind of sounded like they would have. I don't think I have a separate audio thing I can control here. Oh.
Probably in your mixer.
I think it's broken there. Oh yeah. Well, no. If I turn it on the browser, it's gonna turn on the audio too. Well, I'll just balance it out. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's not passive enough. Disco. What is disco electronica? No, that sounds like I'm gonna be like driving at night while smoking weed or something. No.
Doesn't really fit the mood, does it?
No. Severe tire damage. No, that's stupid. Spellbound? No. That was actually... I think it's too upbeat, but it's close to what I was looking for. Nope. Yeah, everybody dancing. Pyro flow. I wish I could figure out what the key term I'm looking for is. Cinematic to me sounds like it's going to be that could actually work. But it's almost too unchanging. To where I feel like it's just gonna feel like a useless background noise. Kind of sounds like I was playing in Final Fantasy VII. I might have to look into it a bit more because I feel like anything I put in there might change the mood completely as well.
Yeah, if you don't get like the right music.
Because it needs to be very ambient. This guy makes a lot of music.
Like an atmospheric cyberpunk.
Kinda. Cyberpunk is probably the word I'm looking for, but he doesn't use it here. That actually could kind of work on just a low-key sense. I wonder if that would work. There's also one called Son of a Rocket. I kind of like that one. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Try get like ambient cyberpunk. Like,
well, no, just it's something lower key that doesn't have a lot of jump arounds.
I was thinking like movie from Deus Ex. Or not movie.
But I don't want to. But that's not going to be royalty free.
Yeah, it would have to be like.
I want to see if this works. I'm gonna have to. Oops. Play with the.
Is there an artist on here? Can you look it up by artist? There's an artist apparently that does that kind of music called Access to Arkansas.
But that's just doing a random. Like I was trying to utilize within this website because everything's easy for its royalty.
Oh, there's one version called Noir Deco.
I have 15 pages here. You're just going off a name of a song.
No, that's not the name of the song. It's the name of the genre.
Oh no. This is just very general experimental horror electronica. Let's see if this one works. Though I have a feeling I'm gonna have to cut the audio out and put it back on at certain points. But oh, that's still too loud. I thought I turned you down. Wow. We're gonna drop you down to like 2. There we go. Now you're not so loud.
I got an idea for a rocket navigation system, but I need
Could actually work.
rocket science.
I'd have to slow it down certain parts though.
Get to a beat in places.
Headshot surgery. Oh.
No,
Do they have?
as soon as you add music, when you don't have audio going on, a lot of stuff feels like it's going slow, so you speed it up. But then when you put music in, it fills the gaps of silence. Therefore, it feels like you're going too fast. I had to do that for the last one I did for her. I think I add like 10 seconds of gaps just because the audio that was put in.
Do they have the genre that's just called ambient?
Yeah, but not in here. I haven't ran across a single one yet. And I don't know if there's such thing. Usually that's just chill step or something. I'd hold on to that one though. If I slowed or if I added more gaps, I think it could make it work. Yeah, and it is CC, so. Okay, good. Yeah, I definitely have to slow it down, but it makes the video like another 20 to 30 seconds longer for literally no work. Just ambient stuff, so.
Science. Woo! Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist?
Yeah, I have to think about that. But I kind of want to go there because it's that's where she's from, is having that type of audio and that type of music. Oh, I can put this back on and put the audio back at a respectable range.
Now grab the brain. Grab the brain. Now grab.
I'll do that
Got a
one later.
brain. Woo!
What is this one?
Now put the brain on this rocket. You got a brain.
Kind of wish I'd stuck with the
Now put
other
the
model
brain
for
on this rocket.
lip syncing.
This one looks good.
Got a brain.
This brain would look a lot better.
Now,
And plus the woo,
That woo is adorable.
it would look a lot better if I was in the other model though. I'd have more detail for it, but I can't convert lip syncing from one model to another in that for that type of model to another because they're different names.
Look at that smile. She happy horse. Aww. Look at
She sounded like she was singing Yabba Dabba. It's right here. Brain.
Zombie. Oh no. I gotta be easy stuff.
Sounds like a chicken.
No. She's shifting between dimensions.
I don't think I think I broke something in doing it. Forced rebuild of game cache sound.
Oh no.
Dr. Sparrow, that kind of sucked.
Oh, her.
Oh, that was a different one. Wait, that
why
kind
is her
of.
hair clipping through her face now? Okay, it fixes it. Oh, that's adorable.
No.
Look at that face. She looks okay. I think.
You got a brain! Woo! Got a brain!
Imagine somebody throwing a treat into her mouth as she reaches up to get it.
Do you want to try? Kind of wanted to go with that instead.
What is happening? What's happening? I watch these. I just want to reach the screen.
Gain.
I kind of was thinking about having her do like a what do you- the front leg thing.
Little piggies.
The problem is I don't want to, so I'm trying to think if I've done it before.
I don't remember when we done little piggies.
I've got them up into a similar position. I can't think of any situation where I've done it either. Let's see if it works.
On the groundhog the same thing.
Hmm?
Nothing. I'm thinking random thought. Get the hoops. Like these are my hoops. They are made of marshmallows. Don't know. Word.
Yeah, it just said welcome to the chat room, so something broke. And I don't know if it stopped streaming at all in that time. Doesn't say any drop frames, so something or nothing on my side.
I just in the chat. I hiccup.
That was unusually quiet for a little bit, but.
Hey, I'll bring it. Hey.
Oh. Right there. Lord Blau, we're watching him increase this horse's cuteness factor substantially. So adorable. It's killing me. You did that really fast, too. The things that give me, man. That's one of them. It was adorable. That was
I wanted to do two. No, I did what I knew I was going to work. Is I just hauled her into the air. I grabbed a run cycle from the front and put it in there.
I'm saying adorable. She's adorable.
He's getting a little flustered.
They're adorable, man. Now we can only get mad and make out.
The one problem I have here is I decided to just cheat this. I should have. Yeah, but you can see the top of the back legs, so it still is enough to matter. It just means that I can cheat a lot of it. I don't have to be exact.
It's interesting to find it had Question Girl Twilight
As what?
as a horse.
Horn?
Horse.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much looked exactly like the model.
I'm just gonna cheat the shit out of this.
If you don't get a bunch of posts just about this moment of the kicks, I will be dumbfounded.
Almost maybe too quick. Actually, motion blur's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's manageable. That's later. No, I can't. I can't give you a heart attack.
Can't give me a heart attack. That's how I want that.
No, wings and hair and all that. That's absolute last.
I was gonna get a heart attack. After we went to that Twilight, that shit was that was hard.
Put the brain on this rocket. Brain! Woo! Woo!
Wow, you can barely tell where I moved at. Why isn't it letting me? So I'm being goofy. Let's save it. Let's try to think there's something I'm forgetting to click, but I think you'll find. I think it's just being weird. It's misbehaving. And sometimes when it does that, it's because it just needs a restart. Even back at the same spot. Yeah, see now it No, it still didn't. Oh, right, that was work camera. Yeah, it's still doing it.
No.
There's something I'm missing here as to why it's because I can move it.
Talking about what's happening with the eyes?
No, the camera. It's reverting. It shouldn't be doing that.
Got another.
It'll save if I move the camera. Is it overlapping with something? No. Well, then I'm going to do that and then move it a little bit. And then it locks it. Okay, so that's just weird. It won't let me change the zoom without the motion.
Now put the brain on this rocket. Brain. Woo! Now put the brain on. Woo! Now. Woo! 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 Now.
It's the I'm watching your face. Oh.
Oops.
You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
Perfect.
Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket. You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
I thought there was still something in the mouth.
Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
There we go. Yeah, I had closed still open or activated a little bit.
Woo!
Okay, good. It goes to 0. Alright. Anything more in her little woo? I think I need to have her head tilt back more when she's coming back down.
Now put Now put the brain. Now put the. Now put the brain.
Hello, Candy Twix.
Now put.
The upper face, I need to have it delay this eye closing a little bit.
Now put the brain on. Now put the brain on. Now put the brain on.
I might have her slow down a second when she hits the ground.
Now put the brain on. Now put the brain.
there. I don't think this should affect anything if I extend this by a couple of frames. There's lights, so I need to make sure that those still work. Yeah, they'll still work fine apparently.
On this rocket. This rocket.
Okay. So I think this... Nope, it isn't. My concern was the difference of audio stuff. Alright, that all looks to be fine. I'm gonna have to do like a full review of the audio afterwards because I've done so much retiming that I have a feeling that some of this is not working or adding up right.
Now put the brain on this rocket.
Little gaps here and there that are going to cut audio out, and if I'm watching and not listening, I'm going to miss it all. I mean, there's all 73 different sound effects on here. But I think I filled most of the gaps. This gap's fine because it just goes here and then here, so it's audio is never going to cut or let me down. Oh, her lights are going to be off on her eyes then too. But that's part of cleanup.
You got a brain! Woo!
A few more streams to finish the video? Hell no. It's probably going to be... Just, if I were just to focus on cleanup, that would be a couple... probably like two more of those. That one, or this scene right here, is going to be about a stream and a half, because that's a lot. And then I still got to figure out how to end it. And if I'm going with the either the Celestia or the Camelot High approach, that's going to be easily from this point forward. Would probably be about another 30 seconds to add. So, though, I think a lot of it would be easy on the animating portion. It would just be hard on the scene building portion, because there'd probably be a lot of not custom stuff, a lot of just random stuff to put in. I just have to figure out how to end that, and normally I don't like doing planning and that kind of setup stuff during stream, but I've been busy with other stuff outside of stream with SFM. So until I'm done with that stuff, I'm focusing on some of these other things. So, because like I could have the rocket launch, because the if we were to go with the Camelot High approach, you'd have to show the rocket leaving something. I can't just have it suddenly pop up in the air, so it'd have to come out of some hatch. And if it did the Camelot High, I'd have to set up a scene for having it getting there. So that would be the mirror bit. Have probably intermixed scenes coming back to her here. So yeah, there's just that might be even more than 30 seconds to do that route. The Celestia route would be super quick. I could do that one in probably like 20 seconds. Just trying to find the audio to mix up with it of if she was going to launch F Celestia, having what frivolous thing would be that caused her to do that. And I can't think of something. Or at least, not that I don't have audio for. If I was using Spara's audio, there's not much. It doesn't mean that I have to use Spara's audio. I can yank audio from something else or from the show. I could even yank it from... Because really, she kind of sounds Twilight-ish.
This will be frickin' sick!
Yeah, that sounds like Twilight. So I can yank audio from the show. I just can't think of something frivolous that she's even complaining about in the show. Or does she say anything about like, or I don't know if she says anything about like that's what you get, or I'd have to go through all her audio again, but I've already done it like 3 times on here, so I'm not going to go through it again. But because again, I can worry about that later. Why is this marked yellow? I thought I did this shot. Oh, I don't think I did the wings. I thought I would have, like, indicated that if that was the case, though. If it's just the wings, though, it's easy. Hmm?
Makes sense. The rocket.
That's why all the rest of her is doing too. Okay, that'd be about what I want. Probably want to focus on the blue. Do this too. Barely can notice it though. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing some kind of smoke there too. I think that's the only thing I can think of. I'll mark it done otherwise, because I'm not gonna hold off for something I might do. Even that is just almost done. Something satisfying about that.
Got a brain! Woo! You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
Okay, so what do I need to do for cleanup for this one then? Now that I've added a whole like woo.
Now put the brain. Now. Now. Woo! Now. Now. Now put the brain on. Now put the brain on. Now put the. Now put the brain on this rocket. Brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket. Now put the brain on this. Put the brain brain on this rocket. On this. On this. On this. This rocket. Brain on this rocket. The brain on this rocket. Now put the brain on this rocket. Brain on this. Brain on this. Now put the brain on this rocket.
I feel like I need our eyes closed a bit more for that. It should be more for this one even.
Rocket. 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 This rocket.
That's a bit better.
Got a brain! Woo! You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket. You got a. You got a.
watching handful videos where they do silly things, but tenfold.
Now put the brain on. Now put the brain. Now put the brain. Now put the brain on. The brain on. The brain on. The brain on this rocket. The brain. Put the brain on. The brain on. The brain on. On this rocket. This rocket. Rocket. On this rocket. This rocket. You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
Just even look at the
You
pin.
got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
That's fine.
You got a brain! You got You got a brain! Brain!
There's that help even more.
You keep just making it cuter and cuter.
Brain! Brain!
Thing about these horses, the more you bring them to life, the cuter they get.
Brain! Brain! Now put the brain on.
Why not hug them?
She's comforts for hugs.
No.
See, she looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, well, so you gotta get those hugs. Too long horse.
No, she isn't.
This is long horse.
See? Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it, right?
That leg seemed tiny. That's the issue. She got stuck in Willy Wonka's taffy pulling machine.
And then
Nope, she snapped back. She's good now.
she back to reality.
She snapped back to reality.
Oh no. Something's locked. Oh, her legs are locked. I knew you were gonna start singing, so I was like, oh, there goes reality.
Put the brain on this rocket. Now put the brain on. Now put the brain. Now put the brain. The brain on this. Brain on this rock. Brain on this rock. Brain on this rock. This rock. Rocket. This rocket. Rocket. Rocket.
Oh, man.
This rocket. This rocket. Rocket. This rocket. Rocket. On this rocket. Rocket. Now put the brain on this rocket. Now put the brain on. Now put.
I'm assuming that the tail's gonna keep going a little bit more that direction.
Now put the brain on.
There we go.
Now put the brain on this rocket. This rocket. 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 This rocket. Rocket.
Okay, I think that's good enough for that. Oof. A lot of valleys.
Got a brain! Woo!
Flat grooves usually mean that the hair moves quick and does that stuff.
Brain! Woo!
Alright, head ball.
Oh, it's like, what are you talking
Now
about?
put the brain on this rocket.
There's a lot.
You just remove a lot of it and then smooth it out.
Got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
It's fine. It's supposed to be tied tight to her head, so I don't know why it bobbles so much anyway.
Fit in the beak.
Got a
I don't know where she gets all that hair.
Tied up the back of her mane.
But it wouldn't make that much. It made a backpack. Her hair's normally just a little line through here that just covers a little bit of her back.
And then it goes up around her front.
Yeah, to here, even if you were to fold that in on itself, really there's as much hair, there's less hair than is on top of her head. That's not enough to mass up literally a basketball at the back of your head of fur and hair.
You got a brain! Woo!
Oh, yeah. Oh, her tail is these ones.
Oh, she has that one too.
It's a secret compartment, yes. It's for her science. It's where she keeps the button.
It's all of her science in her hair.
You got a brain! Woo! Now put
Okay, well that spot right here ain't gonna work.
now put the now put now now put now
Also going to round that out. I think both of these are supposed to go. Yeah, but they're supposed to both go this way. I think these they go up a little too high there at the end though. No, that should probably be fine. There's more swing back though.
now put the now put the now put now now put the now now put the now put the now put now put the now put the brain on this rocket.
Okay. Need to worry about gravity.
Got a brain. 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 Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
Switch to like now.
Rocket.
It says the thing it had last time too. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Now put the brain on this rocket. You got a brain. You got a brain. You got a. You got a brain. You got a brain. Brain. Got a brain. The brain. Got a brain. Woo! Got a brain. Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
That looks pretty good. These are gonna take a while.
Well, rockets don't work without brains.
Yeah, I can't see all the tails. Hello. Oh no, this is Michael. He's not my brother.
On this rocket. Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket.
Okay, I think I can just leave the tail as it is. Some of these I don't like,
Now
but
put the brain.
it's fine. She's got to put the brain on the rocket for science. Okay, so let's have to go through and finish those later, because those are going to take me probably a good 20-30 minutes just to do those.
Got a brain. Woo! Now put the brain on
Oh,
this.
and the ears. I'm sure. Oh, I should be able to remember that, but okay.
Brain. Woo!
I'm getting there though. Oh, see, Spike got a brain. It's so sad when it goes backwards. Well, any video in reverse is pretty entertaining. It's... Oh, but I went forward again. Rocket.
Let's get out of there. No! I want to go.
Get away from the rocket. The woo is about the same.
Put that brain down. Get over here. Stay there. You stay there. Look at that brain. It's wonderful.
The magic trick.
A pony. This is how ponies are born. No more silence.
Here's
I don't want to be alive. We did.
I love. This is my favorite one backwards because it sounds like she's barking. It's like yo. Wait, can I? I should be able to do that.
Oh. Here, this is the door. Spikes is like, I am tired of this shit. So much. He's not having it.
Oh yeah, when I go backwards, it has no context. It actually doesn't really have much context even forward.
I got an idea for a rocket navigation system, but I need rocket science! Woo! Hey, you want to be a rocket scientist? Headshot surgery! Oh. Squishy! Yeah! Now grab the brain! You got a brain! Woo! Now put the brain on this rocket!
Magical.
Now fire the
Let me
rocket!
check something in that back shot.
Hypothesis. This will be frickin' sick! Science!
I'm sorry, right now. But I think
Brain! You got a brain!
so. I thought. So I might have to play with that because the door is supposed to have like a stop sound, but doesn't. It just kind of fades away to where it just gets back to nothing. So I might need to play with the audio. There. Didn't know Source could do what? Source can do a lot of stuff. Just gotta finagle it and take the time to learn it. Anyway. And I've been working, well, as the file name implies, I've been working on this since November, which actually would put it as like 8 months on and off. So not much in there. You know, one video a year, that's good. And this one just kind of had scope creep up to high hell. So anyway, so that's it for tonight. It's Tuesdays, ending at 8. So I will be back Friday. I should be back Friday unless something comes up. So doing a 3-hour one. So have a good night. Have a meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Don't know.
I'm gonna put Kitty back. So, alright. Have a good night. Have a good week and stuff. Yeah. Alright, bye.